This video is brought to you by channelfireball.com. Check out CFB for free strategy videos and articles from the best players in the world. You can also use the code Gaby at checkout to get 5% off any purchase. YouTube and welcome. We're playing Dimir control for today's deck. This is an Andrew Cuneo list. It's basically just good blue-black cards. You have Liliana, God Eternal Kefnet, Enter the God Eternals at the top of the curve. You just have a lot of removal. Legion's Ends, Cry of the Carnariums, Vraska's Contempts earlier in the curve. And a lot of cycling like Opt, Narset, Drawn from Dreams. So basically a lot of this is tweaked considering that Scapeshift is like a pretty big deck right now in the meta. That's where the Legion's Ends and the Cries kick in. Also mono red. But it's a pretty fun deck. In the sideboard, we have two Duresses against the control decks, Ether Gust against red or green decks, Negate is good against the control decks, Noxious Grasp is good against Selesnya decks, and also like any deck playing Teferi. Ashiok Dream Render is good against Scapeshift, Unmordigo is good against Scapeshift. Vraska's Contempt is good against other planeswalkers or creatures you really want to exile, so like any of the Cavaliers. Command the Dreadhorde is good against control, sometimes against the like super grindy mid-range decks, and Ugin the Ineffable is good against control as well. You're surprised Cuneo only won 4-3 in the MPL with this deck, considering he played against 6 Vampire decks and 1 Scapeshift. Yeah, me too. I feel like this deck is like pretty well. Oh yeah, those like Legion Sons are good, really good against vampires too. I'm surprised he didn't do better. Also, Dokomoy. But yeah, we've been playing this deck a little bit in ranked. It's been pretty fun. You have to just have hope to draw the good side of your deck because you have a lot of cards that are dead in a lot of matchups, but if you don't draw them, you're in great shape. What happened? Not so mystic. I don't think I saw your... No worries, Covert. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate that. This is very close to one to keep. Because we have the Narset and the God Eternal Kefnet. If we draw Black Swords, we have the Thought Erasure. You just had a bad match against Arrogant Prick who kept spamming moves as you burned me down with Summon. Oh, that's stupid, not so mystic. I would just mute emotes. That's what I do. I think I'm going to keep this. There's a really good chance we lose to not drawing black, but I think, like, we're on the play, and then having Narset also helps us find, like, opts and stuff to make sure that we... See, that was, like, an excellent draw. Merfolk or you or Delver tonight for Legacy? Ooh. Go with Blue-Red Delver. That sounds more fun. Oh, that's so good, not so mystic. I'd still mute emotes. And mutes never bring that much goodness into my life. That's pretty close because I really do want to play God Eternal Kefnet, but I also think it's very important for us to hit black, so I'm going to Graveyard. Some people totally have bad manners. I'm glad there's no, like, chat function on MTG. I think it would be really bad if that existed. I play Moto just when Cube is out, Servial. I used to stream Moto exclusively. I think we just take the op to try to find the black source. Yeah, our MTGO non-cube days are definitely in the past. I think if I were to play in like a modern tournament, I might boot up the old Moto to play like modern. But without that, it's just, I don't really have a ton of insight. Ooh. Wait, we're playing against Grixis Departed Deckhand? Yo. I don't think I want that Graveyard. What's Moto? Or MDO? MTGO. Moto is just a nickname that MTGO had. I think I want to opt into land. Yeah, I think it's greedy opt too, Molly. Because we don't get to do anything else if we don't. Black Source! Black Source! No! What is the most wrong card ever created in that it was too strong? I mean, Black Lotus is kind of that. I think technically you could say something like Jason Mind Sculptor was too good. Oh my god. Contract from Below is terrible. Hogak is not the worst. It's bad, but not the worst. Okay, so here we have a choice. We greedy, bin the opt, try to get... Hold on, how many cards do we have in the yard? 4. Try to get a black source. I think their whole deck is about making things unblockable. Skull Clamp is a good suggestion. You don't think Bidding Opt is greedy? I think it's what we're supposed to do. I'm gonna graveyard it. Rats. I'm gonna see so many black sources here. We already have a Vraska's Contempt. Liliana actually looks like she could be gas here if we ever, like, cast her. Come on, I just need a black source. Oh wow, they're ignoring Narset. So rude. Look at this. So rude. So this is just Grixis cards I own. They're gonna get us though. Are they gonna kill my Narset? That explains why they didn't attack Narset. Graveyard. Black source, please. Wow, it only took all of our lifetime. Well, I guess it's probably Enter the God Eternals, killing Thief of Sanity. Shock. No, us. That is accurate, Molly. Oh my gosh, we been a bunch of negates. Yeah, we are really far behind, but we do have a lot of powerful cards in our deck and in our hand right now. So we're not just totally out of it. We are still live in this. Also, the fact that Nicol Bolas can't straight up kill the zombie army is meaningful. I have double God Eternal Kefnet. I don't need to.
My intellect is without limit.
Okay, brags, but sure. Yeah, Thief of Sanity kind of fell out of favor, but it is a very powerful card. Oh, that just kills my army. My internet is without limit. I wouldn't even be mad if he said that. I'd just be impressed. I'm like, where do I get that hookup? How do I get myself that internet? Can't even cast Lily, huh? Because if we drew land here and cast Lily, we could just eat both their things. That'd be so good. We could go Drawn from Dreams, get black source. Yeah. And if I find a blue source, and then just Thought Erasure them. Yeah, we're going to fish through time, I believe. Okay. Eesh. Okay, so we do get to take this, we can take it up straight up black source, and wow, we were drawing absolutely nothing. Cry of the Carnarium doesn't even kill those idiots, so I'm gonna just take the opt. Maybe I should have just taken another land, actually. I might keep that on top. Yeah, I actually kind of like lands. I wouldn't mind more lands. That was pretty scary. I mean, they have one card from... I think I'll bin this opt. It is something that we could have done with Lily, but I kind of feel like we just want to go Lily into tick down. Then Nicol Bolas has to die to kill Lily, and then we can play God Eternal Kefnet. Ugh. Thought Erasure is probably the worst card. Oh my gosh. Wow, now I'm getting regretsy from not taking the Cry of the Carnarium, yo. I don't know if we can win, given how their draws played out. Yeah. What's it have to, like, to have it all? I just feel like we're in a spot where we're gonna Liliana to take down, and then they're gonna flip Nicol Bolas Ravager, and we just can't win. But if we... I know if we can win, would you like... Yes, Molly, can we win? Tell me. Tell me. Read me my future, Molly. Is my future clicking right click concede? Okay. Molly agrees that we can't win. We were in that game for like a very sliver. Poquito. I do think we want negates. I do think we want Duresses. We probably want Vraska's Contempt. Might even want Command the Dreadhorde. I do think we want Ugin. I don't think we want Unmordigo. Is that good? What are we trying to put back on top? Nicol Bolas? Yes, Legion Ends seems awful. Oh, I guess you can't put Chandra back on top, but you never... That doesn't even seem good, though. It seems okay. It doesn't seem great. I didn't know the game very well, but was there a reason you couldn't cast Vraska's and something like a boss? You could. We would just die to everything else they had. Hi, Bright Shadow! Yeah, Noxious Grasp seems bad. We need to make, like, a couple more cuts. Yes, Ether Gust does seem like a lose later card. I don't think it's... Yeah, I got this from Huey Geo. You can probably cut one Cryo the Carnarium. I just don't see what we wanted. I mean, I guess maybe we don't need to play Enter the... No, because Enter the God Eternals kills Nicol Bolas. Sorry to bother you, but will the matches you played earlier be on YouTube at some point? They won't, Constant. I just started recording. Like, I can tell you how early... I just started recording 16 minutes ago, so we've only played this control matchup, which means that the previous games that we played with this deck are not going to be on YouTube. Ooh, that's not good. Enter the God Eternals is good at killing their Nicol Bolas, which I think is good enough. We can keep this and just bin a Kefnet. Could also bin the Command the Dreadhorde just because we're so far from it, but it is a very good card here. What other mythics other than Kef? Is there a link to this deck list? You can get it right there from me. What other mythics? Let me see. A Liliana is one of them for sure. Let me open the Dimir control deck. Kefnet is a mythic, I think, or is it a rare? It is a mythic. Narset, I think, is just a rare. Phoenix, it's the list is from. Oof. Oh, sorry, Narset's uncommon. You're totally right. She's so good. It's wild that she's uncommon. Okay, this is an interesting decision point we have. We can play Dismal Backwater and then have mana to play Narset on 3, or we can pass with Negate and counter their like Thought Erasure if they boarded it in. Kind of want to set up for Narset. All right, let me see what other mythics there are. No, I don't think there's other mythics. Just Lily. And in the sideboard, you also have... No, Ugin's a rare. Yeah, those are the only mythics. Oh, wow, we got there. Amazing. I don't think I mind taking another Narset, honestly. Enter the God Eternals is good if they play Nicol Bolas and then I want to kill it, but I think Narset is just going to be better. Easy Nars Mom, is that what she's called? I don't know about all that, BK. Huey! Huey, welcome! How was your stream? I'm playing the deck I got from your stream. How was the deck you were playing earlier? I think we want to play... Ooh, they do have a little something something. You had fun today, but you lost a lot. The deck that you were playing seemed like it might not be the literal best deck, but it did seem like it was going to be fun. Thank you for the shout out for Huey Molly. I appreciate that. Hey, Jules, what's going on, girl? I hope you had a really fun stream too, Huey. I hope you crushed tomorrow at Fandom Legends. Ooh, Coder Chris, that sounds really good. Every Walker legendary that we like is mom or dad. A lot of them are, yeah. That's okay. We're just gonna shuffle him anyway. Wait, what is the LSV conspiracy? I am all about conspiracy theories. Like, just tell me about the conspiracy theory. I'm game. Tell me, tell me. I love nothing more than conspiracy theories. Especially the pro player cabal that meets at midnight. That's my favorite one. Alright, we can't actually take a hit off of Thief of Sanity, so I think we just have to contempt it. The Denver was rigged? Love it. That's really good. Did people just scoop to him all the way? Or because there was no coverage, he could just like win and nobody would object to it? That's true. Is it even a conspiracy if it was true? Government denying information about GP Denver. Oh my god. What are we doing next turn? Do you even want this land? Yeah, I think I do because we were probably going to go Kefnet. Because they're going to use this to kill my... They might not even kill my Narset. But even if they kill my God Eternal Kefnet, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's just go Swamp, play God Eternal Kefnet, hold up Negate. Seems fine. Basically, a dude said Denver was rigged because WotC so LSV could win so they could increase sales of Scapeshift before it wrote. Where was this? Somebody please link me to it. I love conspiracy theories so much. You make me so happy. They killed my Narset? Seems aggro, but Narset is kind of holding them, so. Big guy, big Gville. It's gonna be in like another hour, probably. A little bit longer, maybe. Exile. I might just exile land. Because I want Command the Dreadhorde and I want my Narset and I want my Negate. I want my cards and I want them now. I think I'm just going to bin the Narset. Alright, relax. You're not my mom, Nickel Balls. Stop scolding me. Exactly. Also, I got hosted by the official Magic channel, so you can't believe. Don't believe their lies. Alright, so they're gonna get Vraska's Contempt, try to contempt my god. I really want to kill the Nicol Bola, so I am gonna go ahead and negate this. Yeah. That's what Wizards wanted all along. They just wanted to make sure they could sell Scape Shifts before they were out. Okay. Now we can command the Dreadhorde and get back this Nicol Bolas. Don't mind if I do. Because I have another Narset here, yeah. I do. And the Thief is exiled, correct? Wait, is it here? No, yeah, I got exiled. Yeah. Okay, that's too bad. Mine. Also mine. Command is very nutty. Ooh, hello. I want Liliana. Ooh, hello. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. I haven't played my Drowned Catacomb yet. And I got a Duress. I actually think that's probably better. Because then we can probably strip them of whatever is the best card in their hand. And they have 4. Yeah, so let's just take the Duress. Let me do that before we decide about what to do with Nikki B. Knight of Malice? My opponent's on some sideboard plan. Do I even care about the Direfleet Daredevil? I kind of don't, right? I'm just gonna tick up, I think. I could Narset again. I think I'm just gonna tick up with Nikki B, though. Did we screw so hard game 1 that they thought we were Esper? They must have! Oh my god, I think you're right. Mono, I think that's actually what happened. That's not gonna kill Narset, it's just gonna leave her on the board. Decklist? Sidu, it's up here. You want to get it from away. If you're watching on mobile. Do not want to do that. I could just leave God Eternal back to hang. God Eternal Kefnet back to hang. Hey, Karam, welcome. I know what we want to do. We want to nickel Bolas and use Narset ability. And see if we find, like, a Planeswalker. Like, a Liliana would be really good. Or, like, even Enter the God Eternals would be good. Drawn from Dreams would be good. Even Cry would be good. Yeah, so let me use Narset, nickel Bolas. I found another Narset and a dress. Probably just play another Narset. Keep the good Narset. Use Narset again. Hey, there you go. And we get to do everything. Let me play search. It's 2 less damage, but I want to make sure that this is going to resolve before I... Okay, it is going to resolve. Because I don't want to attack if it's not going to resolve. I don't think it's too big. Like, they're so dead. I'm sure I didn't want Narset number 3. My search snap resolved. This did used to be an Arena strat stream. I totally missed it, Molly. I feel like I'm pretty good at doing the Arena stupid strats. But I missed them here. It's new, Yari. They put the little, like, fangs, like that. It's a brand spanking new. They added animations to a lot of the uncommons that get a lot of play but they're just uncommons. So, like, they added animations to negate, Moment of Craving, Cry of the Carnarium. I think even Duress. They even added them to rares that didn't have them before. Like, oh, they added it to Massacre Girl? No way. Because she didn't have I remember playing her in Limited and then it was sad when you couldn't do anything. Yeah, I agree, AQ. I think my only gripe is I think the Planeswalkers should have less voice lines. Like, I don't think they should say something every time you activate it. I think that gets kind of old. It's a black and purple dagger slash over creatures now. Wow, that's so cool. Yeah, Nestek knows. Well, BK, are you Karn? I'm not sure. Like, maybe if you tell me again, I might be sure. But at this moment, I am not 100% sure if you are Karn. Hey, Valian. I also love me some Dimir control. It's very fun. Can't cast Narset, but we can cast Cry. We have Rotz's Contempt too. This hand seems okay. I wish I had more discard. With Bones, of course. Oh, the Reanimate spell? That deck is really fun. I've played some of that. I think we still just play Drawn Catacomb. Even if we can't use it. Too bad. Pick up the pace! You're not my mom, Teferi! You can't tell me what to do! That's stupid. Probably gonna take my Narset. Even if we can't cast her. To the library! They took my Commander Dreadhorde. Our opponent is scarred from the first game. Do you guys remember? Let me cast this right now because if we draw Duress, we'll want to cast it. Or if we draw Dismal Backwater. You're a little too far, girl. I don't think I can keep you on top. It's not too bad. Yeah, I have outsmarted you eons ago. With his, like, smoker voice. Do you prefer negate for spells or have you tried running counters for creatures? In this Dimir control or the Blood for Bones? Because the Blood for Bones decks I've played have been like Sultai, so they look a little bit different than this. Should do a YouTube video with all the Walker line impressions. I know them all. I feel like I know them all. I got into Fairy Splain so much. I think they did fix that Elkin. So they kept the Knight of Malice despite everything that happened before. I do believe I want to use this. Just because I do want to play this. Maybe I should have just held on to it. Like, what is it really going to do? I just didn't want to play Narset and then just have the Knight attack it. That sounds stupid. Still trying to build a competitive Neoform deck? Yeah, that might be a little bit of time before that happens. See, now I get regretsies because they've played this Thief of Sanity. Maybe we should have just played Narset and been okay with Knight hitting her once. Like, it's not a huge... It's not a huge deal if that happens. Now I can also play God Eternal Kefnet, and unless... Because, like... If they play Nicol Bolas next turn, I'm going to be pretty unhappy about them killing my God Eternal Kefnet. I think this just means... Okay. I think this is a plan. We're going to contempt it. We're going to contempt this now. I don't want to... Even though we haven't seen that many counterspells from them. Yeah, maybe we could have passed on turn 3 too. Oh, that one's fine. I can just bin swamp. Not a problem. They holding Spell Pierce? Nah, I'm not playing around Spell Pierce. Especially not in a control matchup. Although, I will say, our opponent did keep these Knight of Malices in, so I don't really know. Maybe I should play around Spell Pierce. Who knows? Why did I play the land? Because I still want the lands in play. You're not supposed to not play the lands just because your opponent's playing Nicol Bolas's. That's not bad. Let's kick it off and see what they got. And then we can either... We're probably going to contempt the Nicol Bolas. Another Nicol Bolas, you say. Alright, here's the plan. We're going to take Nicol Bolas, big Nicky B. And then we're going to contempt this Nicol Bolas at the end of their turn. We're going to have to take a hit. Set a stop. Alright, take a hit. We'll see what they do. We'll be kind of gassy if they just played Nicol Bolas to give it vigilance. They are? Okay. Yeah, that works. Resolves. Resolves, bin Narset. Mistakes have been made. Not a stream sniper, that's guaranteed. Why would I use that dress version? Because I don't have the other better dress. Don't make fun of me. Oh wow, we drew a God Eternal Kefnet right before a God Eternal Kefnet. That was really weird. I mean, I think maybe they... Oh, maybe they had a third Nicol Bolas, and so they were just like ready to play all the Nicol Bolases in the world. Decline. How much is this to flip? 7? Yeah, it's 7. Yeah, I think they just had, like, they were Nicol Bolas flooded, so they were like, whatever, I'll just play it. And then they drew another Nicol Bolas, so they're like, me. I don't, like, super love this Wraith. I mean, I think we are... They also have the Lightning Strike. I do think we attack. Faulkner, you're not supposed to not play your lands just because your opponent's playing Nicol Bolas Ravager. This deck requires a lot of mana. Let me decline this. Okay, I think I'm just gonna sit back, especially at 12. Yeah, exactly, Ariser. We got to cast Kefnet and Duress in the same turn because of that, too. Like, now at 6, we can maybe start holding lands, but this deck is pretty mana-intensive. Like, this is fine. They're at 5. We do have to be careful. They are flipping soon. God, we just need to find something off of Kefnet. Alright. No lands? Ooh, I like that. Reveal. Thanks, Balian. Oh, wow. Why did they not play their Nicol Bolas? Oh, they don't have the mana? Oh my god, you're right. Well, obviously we're taking this. I mean, you know what we can do here is the following. We can play land and duress, just like play everything out. Take the Elder Spell, and then the next Planeswalker we draw, we don't have to worry about the Elder Spell. Like if we draw Liliana, we just don't have to worry. Am I taking the Lightning Strike? No, I think we take the Elder Spell, because that turns on our Planeswalker draws. Because then if we hit a Drawn from Dreams or something, we can actually play our Planeswalker and not have to worry about them. Our Running Thief, now we don't have it. Because we have Ugins and Lilianas in here, and then it'd be really bad if they actually get to use that. So I think we're just going to play it all out. And the Lightning Strike is whatever. I'm not really worried about that at all. Yeah, Death Gesture. The Death Trigger still happens and you can still shuffle it back in. It's anytime it leaves the battlefield. Decline. God, we have had a God Eternal Kefnet for like 5 turns and we haven't flipped a single spell. Oh, yeah, I think I'm declining this one. That's a... I don't really understand the question marker. I don't know what that means. No, I do not have Argyll's Bloodfast here. Oh, baby, they are 1 land from flipping. Alright, can we flip out Vraska's Contempt? I will hold this one, I think. Why do you recognize my name? Probably because I am relatively well known in the Magic community. I've been streaming for 4 years. I used to do coverage for Wizards of the Coast. Damn! Bleh. I am a contributor to Channel Fireball. I wrote for the Mothership. I've been in a lot of Magic shows. I don't know. No, I'm not trying to brag. I'm just saying, like, I've been involved in the Magic community for like 5 years or something. No, my God, Eternal Kefnet. I do think I'm supposed to flip it back in, but it's so bad. Oh my God, why? That is so unbelievable. literally had that stupid Nicol Bolas. We faced each other for like 5 turns, 6 turns maybe. All right, let me hold on to this. Yeah, that's all like cool marker. The position, I thought you meant as in like, what's your stance on something? And I was like, I don't really know what my stance is on anything. So I also didn't really understand. Oh, hello. Hello, I'm kind of digging that. Wow, how much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, so what we can do... Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. We have to enter the God Eternals. Let me read all of this guy. They could just reanimate. They have so much stuff to reanimate. It'd be so bad. Alright, here's the play, chat. We enter the God Eternals, kill Thief of Sanity, mill us. I actually think we're dead. I think I'm supposed to scoop. Like, we can't win this, right? Oh, if we opt first, we can get the Kefnet. Does that help even? They can just bring back the Nicol Bolas Dragon God and then we just lose still. Is the situation we're in. Nah, it really doesn't help. I think we're actually just dead. The only way we win is if they misplay so badly with the Nicol Bolas. I don't think that's going to happen. We don't have Elder Spell on our list. I guess we could draw Ugin. I'm gonna sit tight real quick. I don't have Agent. The only thing we could draw here... We're dead. Oh, that would be sweet, Morker. I don't know. I definitely can't take credit for it, but it would be cool. What is my stance on Musubi delivery? I love it. I'm sad that I don't get to have it. Wow, that was a super long match. I was recording for the YouTubes. We're going to play one more match. That match literally took 40 minutes. Oh, try to hit Vraska's Contempt. We know that God Eternal Covenant is on top, but we bottom God Eternal Covenant and try to hit Vraska's Contempt to kill the Nicol Bolas. Feels like a super Hail Mary, but maybe that's the only option we had. This looks pretty good. Hope we're playing against a creature deck. How long do you have to max out the Mastery thing? Until the next set comes out. I think Eldraine comes out in like... a month? Is that right, chat? Maybe like 2 months. I'm gonna play Drawn Catacomb first. 1 month and something, right? It's like a little bit less. Pre-release is September 26th. Okay, so yeah, like towards the end of September. How many matches do I record for YouTube? Tony, I usually try to keep the videos to less than an hour. But this match just took for infy. So sometimes like drafts end up being longer because we'll play the entire draft out, you know. Legion Sen might be good against Sacred Foundry. Let's kick it off with Thought Erasure to see what's up. Okay. This is just like Jeskai cards. I guess we take Unchained Berserker. God, taking 5 Fairy also sounds pretty tempting. Maybe it's 5 Fairy. These are Jeskai cards. Yeah, no, actually you're right. We have the Legion Zen, so we can leave the Unchained Berserker. Let's just take 5 Fairy. Bye-bye, 5 Fairy. There was also an argument for taking Gaby Jail so that Narset doesn't go to Gaby Jail. Let's keep that Swamp on top. It would be pretty nice if they play this guy and then the card they just drew is the Unchained Berserker. This has haste, right? Pro white. It doesn't really matter. Let's try to kill it. Their last card was a land. Alright, that's fine. Narset goes to jail is where she belongs anyway. Poor Narset, she didn't do anything. Free Narset. Since Eldraine will likely be on MTG and MTGO before paper, will rotation happen on those platforms? I believe it's all going to happen at the same time. That almost always is the case. Alright, so I think here we just play Narset and she is going to die, which is fine. Don't kill my Narset! I think we'd want to just take Vraska's Contempt, given how little we know about their deck. MTG rotation always happens before IRL. Does it really, Molly? I thought they always sync them up. I didn't shock it. Why shock it, though? They have Prison Realm. Unless they have another shock. I guess they maybe don't want me to just activate it, but then I just get to... keep it in play or something? I don't really know. Oh, I really like Legion Sunbalion. It was a good addition to this. As soon as they do the patch that brings the new cards, they rotate standard. Oh, that does mean that it would make it happen on online first. That's really weird. I know the mulligan systems have been different. I didn't realize that the rotations were different too. It's 2-day window. Yeah, it's always tiny. I didn't realize that they were separate though. So we know they have Prison Realm and 2 unknowns. I think it's probably worth it to Thought Erasure try to take a 5 Fairy since they had the original 5 Fairy. Oh, I'm from Latin America, Christopher. I say as canta, like you would in Spanish. 5 Fairy? 5 fairy for me. Okay, they didn't have 5 fairy. Interesting. They didn't want to let me see what they had though. I want to see. Show me. No way, is it another Dovin's video? That's fine.
Still have much to learn.
Oh, I lived in Chicago for like 8 years. I'm from Quito, Ecuador. Deafening Clarion does not matter here. I'll take Prison Realm. Yeah, it seems right. Mucho gusto, mucho gusto. Hey, Valian. Yeah, Christopher, I was born and raised. I came here to the US to go to school when I was 17. But I consider Chicago like the place I'm from here in the US because I just lived there for like 8 to 10 years, something like that. Bottom. Another land. Can I draw God Eternal Kefnet? Please. Like, we're doing totally fine. I wouldn't mind if they presented some sort of threat. Cubs. But I'm not like a super big sports ball fan, Frank. Alright.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Do this right here while they're tapped out.
Now what? No
Wow, Molly. Molly's a smart cookie. Look at that. Molly figured it out. He put his little thinking cap on. Yeah, I did Pine Piece. We started learning in like kindergarten. And I also watched... God, can I draw anything, please? I started also... I consumed media when I was a kid in English, which helped a lot. Like, I just watched shows and stuff. Like, all the shows that people... Ooh, hello. What's a lily like you doing in a place like this? It really is, YY. It's just Scapeshift is so ubiquitous right now. You kind of need to have... You need to come prepared. Jesus. That makes it so I don't draw a card. So they're probably gonna make a 4/4. Oh wow, they wanted to take up? Weird. I guess they could just take down with Liliana. I guess they just want to try to attack Liliana down. That must be their plan. I don't think it's Sniper because I think that play makes sense. They're also not in chat. I think it makes sense. Like, if they make us Dragon and then they just take down Lily, that doesn't super help them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Fam Squid. It just happens so often. Ghosting is a lot more common than I wish it would be. So it does give you a reason to, like, think. Okay. I could have upgraded my zombie, actually.
I summon you.
I was kind of hoping that they'd played a creature.
Back off.
Have you ever noticed the evidence of ghosting? Example, cupboards opening and closing by themselves. They bottomed it. I do think plussing was maybe not optimal. They still have that Legion's End. I might actually just upgrade my token in a second. Like, I don't think I want to counter that because then they just like Clarion, and what does that do? Is there a difference between sniping and ghosting? No, it's the same thing. Sometimes you can say, let me opt first. I have mana to do everything right. I can enter the God Eternals and even hold up negate. Yeah. I do not want that. Well, that's what I deserve, I guess. Yeah, let me upgrade ya. Look at this technology.
Good help is easy to find in war.
Target you. Are you sure? Feels bad. I'm a mill myself. G Money. Thank you for the 2 months. Welcome back to the Brood. Yay, we also draw a card. Look at that. We really broke it. Alright, now, well, they can't kill my zombie now. And they also can't kill my Lily. Is there anyone who actually enjoys dinos? I've played dinos a little, Balian. It's not great. That deck is just okay. I played it in the Fandom Legends tournament last week and it went like 1-4. It was bad. G-Money, how are you doing, by the way? Welcome back to the Bruderino. It is very good to have you back.
Ugh, I hope you washed your hands first.
Agreed, Elkin. It's gotten so popular. Alright, well, they are gonna get to kill my Lily here, unfortunately. Was I playing Thud? No. No, I wasn't. Maybe I should have. We just had that deck, if you don't draw a 2-drop, like, is unplayable. That's the problem. What does Legion do? Nothing in this matchup at the moment. It kills all the zombies from Scape Shift is the reason people are playing it a lot. Alright, so let's do the following. Make a Zombarino.
Smelly, but effective.
Attack Sarkin. Let me do some math on this Sarkin real quick. I think it's worth it to Thought Erasure them here because that means I can kill Sarkin next turn after they tick up. I'm gonna lose my Lily, but like that's not a huge deal. Nah, I think we can just try to get another Planeswalker or something. It's kind of annoying if they play like a bomb creature or something, but like I think the thing we're most scared about is like a 5 fairy or something. I really just like tap Planeswalkers. It does seem really wrong. It's like, what's wrong with you? Also, this Sarkin looks really like he went to the tanning bed and never came back. He's so orange and weird. What about 6 fairy? I wonder if we're gonna get 4 fairies anytime soon. Who knows? Bye bye, Sarkin.
Listen, watch this. A dragon would rather die than lose.
Okay, cool, but you did lose is the thing. 2 fairy went no. I can't think of anything people would hate more than a 2 fairy. Like 3 fairy is already too bad. They bottomed it. Wow, we drew another land. We're actually doing fine though. Free fairy, 0 fairy. 2 fairy, hero of fairies. 2 fairy, 4 furious. Okay, search for Skanto is an A+ draw. Five fairy, Dominaria drift. Okay, they're off it. Yeah, of course we drew the Escanto the turn they conceded. Whatever, we got there anyways. So they're like a Jeskai Walker's deck playing Deafening Clarion and the like 2/2 idiot. I don't remember the name of that card. I think Ugin to kill Sarkin sounds pretty good. I don't think we want Unmordigo. Command. I don't think we want command. Vraska's Contempt seems good. Negate seems aight. Legion's End looks atrocious. Cry of the Carnarium seems better. But we don't even want that many, just 2, like. Ego? Oh, Ego's a weird card. I'll show you, Balian. So basically you name a card from your opponent's deck and then you search for all of them in their deck in hand, graveyard, library, and then you exile all of them. So you only really want this against Scape Shift. Like people always want to board that in there, like board it in and name literally any card that you don't like, but you only really want it against Scape Shift because that's the only matchup where it really, really helps. Nexus is true. You also want to do that for naming Nexus. I think the rest seem okay in the matchup and like Noxious Grasp. Enter the God Eternals looked kind of rancid. I think maybe we take both out. Favorite game type to play. My favorite game type probably is Cube Draft, which doesn't actually exist in Arena. I think after that it's Booster Draft, so I love drafting, especially when the new set's out. I think I'm gonna bring back a It's possible that a value commanded Dreadhorde could be good in this matchup. Oh, wait. No, I don't even need it. I kid. Yeah, they just got rid of Cube Draft on Moto. But I don't like playing Moto is the problem. That's the biggest problem. Booster Draft's the best. I also really like playing Standard and Modern. I've never got into Legacy, and I've played like very little Vintage. Yeah, I'm totally on the MTG gang. Do I play Commander? Sometimes. I used to be super into Commander, actually. I used to play at my local shop with BK. Until BK got banned for playing... is BK in chat? Hold on. Is BK in chat? Is he listening to me talking shit? BK's not in chat. So BK had a Taking Turns deck. It was a Mirari Conjecture deck. Or not, sorry, not Mirari Conjecture. Just Mirari, like straight up Mirari. And it was like a Niv Mizzet Draco Genius deck that all it had was Time Warps and like Take Turns cards. And he would eventually he would do nothing, and then eventually he would get Mirari down in play, and then he would be able to copy the spells, and he'd just take basically infinite turns. So we'd all be sitting around with like our cards playing Commander, and then BK's like, all right, I'm gonna Time Warp, flash it back, copy it with Mirari. Okay, I have 2 turns, and he'd have like a little dice, and he'd change the number of turns he had on it, and we were all like, does anybody have a beer? Like, what's up in the news? Like, checking Twitter. So in the end, BK was banned from bringing that deck to our play group, and then we kind of stopped playing. We started going to like PTQs and stuff, and we stopped playing as much Commander. Hey, Herb Joker, how are you? Welcome. It was really funny, but because also like all of our other decks were like nowhere near as good as BK's. BK is just on the Mirari deck taking turns, and we were like, you know, like play Cabal Coffers and make 4 mana or whatever. When we were playing, I thought you had just a hard time with sideboarding, but I guess you were chatting with chat. Yeah, Fam Squid. I always take the time in sideboard. This is one of the things that is hard about streaming Magic. It's the time where you actually have like time to catch up with chat doesn't really... There's no like good time. Sideboarding is one of those times. So like a lot of times it looks like you're like super tanking about sideboarding. You're really just kind of like catching up to what people were saying. Yeah, the Rashmi deck was really cool. I actually really like that deck. I think we can keep that on top so we can get this Narset going. Oh my god. Manich. That's horrible. Midas said you get an emblem during your next trust that does just win the game. I feel like the actual Teferi emblem is if in 5 turns you're not dead, you win the game. That's literally, I think, what it would read. -8. If in 5 turns you're still not dead, you win the game. Nothing else. I think we take 3 Fairy. We do have the Noxious Grasp to kill the 3 Fairy. We actually kind of don't have an... Hold on. Whoa! That was totally not the plan. Hey, Balian, have a good one. What did I take? A Drawn from Dreams? Horrible. Ugh. I guess we want to get to Lily. Alright. Given that that has happened... Because we have the answer for that. Now this is going to have to be the answer for that. Nah, never shame concede. Never shame concede. The pickup there was 100% Teferi or like maybe Aurelia. It was Teferi though. Alright.
I know my responsibility.
Do I have any good Saheeli decks? I don't think I've played any good ones. Somebody was talking about a Colossus Saheeli deck yesterday, but I have not played that. Yeah, I mean, that was annoying. We're still doing fine. I think here we just Noxious Grasp. This idiot then play God Eternal Kefnet, which can block the Aurelia. This is really annoying, though.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, exactly, Throw It Wolf. So what happened there is I was... hovering over Noxious Grasp. I was trying to hover over Noxious Grasp, and like I guess when I hovered over, I clicked on Drawn from Dreams, but I was trying to hide the browser, which is It's too bad, but we do what we can with what we've got, right? It is kind of really random and intolerant. It's just like, okay, cool. You gain 1, I guess. Are they even gonna bother? I'm definitely gonna block. They do have shocks in their deck, but like... I'm not gonna worry too much about it. If they shock, it means they can't draw from Dream. Alright. And we just kind of get to shuffle this again. Okay.
Sorry I'm late.
Lily's gonna be good too whenever we play her as well.
Don't worry, I got this.
Oh, yeah, if you shame concede after scape shifting and our opponent has an Ashiok in play, you are totally in the clear to concede. So I think here we just want to make sure we have duress up. But actually, let me duress first, and then that will give us some information about what I want to get with Narset. Oh, that's right. Narset does shove my Kefnet to the bottom. I actually do really need that Kefnet, I think. Though, maybe I don't care. Because if I'm going to Narset just find a spell, then I Lily tick down, then Aurelia is not a problem anymore. And then I don't need Narset, or then I don't need Kefnet as much anymore. So the question is, do we take Drawn from Dreams so they don't draw 2 more cards? Or do we take Prison Realm because Liliana's going to die? I think we take Drawn from Dreams. And accept that Lily's going to die after doing her thing. Yeah, and we're not going to worry about Kefnet. We're just going to try to find another walker or something good here.
I know anyway, I am just the
Okay.
trigger for this.
That's okay. That's okay. Nah, playing Narset and not minusing I think is the worst of all the options, Android. That just means Aurelia takes Narset down in 1 and then you never get to get a card out of it.
Such violence is upsetting.
Oh, wow. They fired off the Prison Realm on the Narset. That is pretty good for us. You won a PTQ one time when my brother, he was on Grulagra, old RTR standard, and he had Rurik Thar. Opponent forgot about Rurik Thar trigger and Sphinx Rev to keep himself alive. Oh my god. That is a shame conceit if I've seen one too. That's really embarrassing. Okay. Let's hope they don't have Dovin's Veto. Nope. No instance.
If I were you, I'd just surrender right now. I do love a good death wail.
Okay. And now we have, like, Lily versus Teferi. Classic Battle of the Ages. Yeah, that's so awkward, Mana. I would die. It's like, oh my god. Horrible. So they do have an option here. Oh, thank God we drew Noxious Grasp. Next turn, they could have bounced their Prison Realm to put our Liliana under the thing. But now, we just get to Thought Erasure, see what their last card is, and Noxious Grasp with the Fairy. Take that Baffling in, put that to the bottom. See, look, chat, we've navigated ourselves back into a fine position. Despite taking that goof picking the Drawn from Dreams earlier. I think we might as well play this. We haven't seen any discard, but it's not really, we're not like really bluffing that much or whatever. Hey Rambo, thank you for the 18 months. Welcome back to the Brood. Ooh. That's not bad. That can actually kill my Lily, unfortunately. That's too bad. Mageling, Nexus is or not Nexus, Scapeshift is super duper popular. So that's why this deck is playing so many. Am I excited for Brawl? Yeah, I really am. I think it's gonna be really good. I could attack first. I wouldn't mind if I just draw... Like, if I draw something that lets me kill the Aurelia, it's totally worth it to trade this useless zombie. Alright. Hey, Nobody's Pro! I'm doing awesome. How are you doing? Hear all cool GP winners are playing that. Are you playing LSE for that? No, I think that deck was going to be very popular after that weekend anyway, because it did really well at the Grand Prix. Pezza, welcome. How are you? Yeah, this is too bad. I also lose the passive, which is actually...
How disappointing.
Hater, this is playing 25 lands. Oh, now we're actually in a lot of trouble.
Heat of my flames.
Ironically, not because of the Drawn from Dreams thing, but because they're actually, like, top decking really well. They drew a really into Sarkin. Right on time, negate. Bottom. Right on time, Thought Erasure. That was really bad. Feels bad, man. We drew that in, like, all the exact wrong orders. Sarkin does kill really fast. That I do like about Sarkin. Like, if you're just losing to Sarkin, it just, like... just snap kills you. Does that help? I can kill Sarkin. I can kill Sarkin, go to 12, and take 8 from these two. Then I guess if we draw, like, a... Enter the God Eternals or something. I mean, we might as well do it. A Lily. A Lily gets us out of this. Yeah.
I have lost.
Wait, was that all his voice line? I have lost! This was like a loud declaration. I had not heard that voice line before. Oh, that's awesome. What was the deck today? Nobody. Yeah, it's just karma for all the puppies. It's for karma for all the puppies I kicked. Look at that. Let's find out what their last card is. Just yeah, we could have thought Erasure just to scry to try to get a Lily. That's a good point. Okie dokie, Smokey. Do I want to command the Dreadhorde? This deck actually, their deck is actually kind of aggressive. And Aurelia is a 2/5, right? Yeah, so Enter the God Eternal's not looking super hot there. Yeah, the cries are not looking amazing here. I think we just bring in 2 Ether Gusts. Yeah. ETB triggers versus death triggers. That sounds really fun. That is a very cool idea for a show. I also like both those guys a lot. I think they're great peoples. Mana Intolerant. We saw some stuff in game 1, but nothing in game 2. So taking out Crysis makes a lot of sense here. But show. Sand seems pretty good. Yeah, my guess would be that ETB triggers wins, not death triggers, but obviously as soon as we did that we're gonna get War Boss. That's just the rules of Magic. But I do think it's right to take it out. So they mull to 6. Okay. They can't really... Aww.
It's pretty late here and I'm going to sleep.
That sounds
But it
good,
was
Fam
nice to
Squid.
play
You're so
that
sweet. I
out and
appreciate
relax,
that.
spend more time here.
Thanks for the biddies.
See
Thanks
you
again
later.
for the games. Have a good night. So we have an option here. We can search and just get that going, or we can Thought Erasure. They don't seem to have anything like super... What is my favorite mushroom? I don't even know mushroom names. I like the ones that they put in... That they like grill in like Japanese packets that like are little, small like this. I love truffles. I do like truffles a lot too. Maybe our Kolinoki, they're like tiny. I've had them in like these boiled packages that are in like a foil aluminum package. So honestly, I think I want a Thought Erasure first because I really want to see what I'm playing against when I figure out what I'm doing with this Narset. Okay. So they're gonna pass with Dovin's Veto. Man, that Teferi is really obnoxious. Maybe I'm supposed to take Dovin's Veto and let them keep Teferi. Oh, that seems good. Can keep that on top. Now I think I'm just gonna pass with Negate instead of playing Narset. Yeah, I think my plan is to just try to snipe this thing right now, Molly. Snipe it good. Oh, I really like mushrooms. I think they're great. Okay, well, they get to play Aurelia next turn, which is fine. Let's just go Narset first. Yeah, I know. We got the Teferi. We sure showed him. Showed him who's boss. I do like that Vraska's Contempt to kill the Aurelia. Drawn from Dreams is good too, but I feel like I actually kind of just want an answer to that girl right now. Sure, I accept. Let's use it again.
Keep an open mind.
I kind of like dressing here just to make sure that we can snipe a Sarkin, so we can go like... Oh no! Our land doesn't make... Our lands do not currently allow us to play... Duress and Vraska's Contempt. That's such a shame because we have Dismal Backwater. I think if that's true, then I just take Thought Erasure instead. And play Dismal Backwater. They have Dovin's Veto in this deck. I think it's probably somewhat important for us to kill the Aurelia. The one downside is if they have a Sarkin and then they resolve it, like, we are in trouble because we want to use this on Aurelia. So maybe we just let Narset die, and then if they play Sarkin, we kill it. Yeah, I think so. You do Erasure and Enscanta, we can take a few hits. Yeah, could do that too. I really am worried about letting them resolve Sarkin. Like, I don't think it's a big deal to lose a Narset that already doesn't even have counters on it. Oh. I'm gonna take the hit. I think that's fine. You have hexproof? Okay. Why did they bring Leyline of Sanctity? Well, there goes our Thought Erasure. That's kind of awkward. I guess we just go like Island Ugin. We could technically Ugin the Leyline, but I think we're supposed to just start manifesting. Yeah, Lucas, we might blow it up next turn. Start making 2/2s. Hey, Justice. Ooh, when this dies, we're gonna get a Narset back. How are you doing, Justice? It's good to see you. Ooh, there's the Sarkin. That is not really that big of a deal.
Behold!
Noxious Grasp is whatever. So yeah, I think we just like kill Sarkin. Oh, what do we do about this dragon? That dragon's gonna kill my Ugin. We could, oh, I know. We'll just kill the dragon and then we attack it. That's so much easier. Yeah. All right, let me...
My plans do not include you.
And then in a couple turns, maybe we kill the Leyline.
Come on! The dragon does not lose!
Okay, well, let's go Narset into... Like, maybe a Skanta. We'll see. Keep this new Narset. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't think we need to hold up Noxious Grasp. I'm not too worried. We'll just play a Skanta. It's like very... not that close to flipping, actually. It's F4. That's okay. Could have been worse. I mean, our Thought Eraser's still just dead, but I don't think we have like that big of a problem there. Graveyard. That was a good draw. This 2/2 is gonna go the distance. Oh, hello. Oh, I like that. How about we... This doesn't even target, does it?
I am the master here. Good, mindless me.
Okay. Well, they're gonna have a really hard time coming back from this, but we'll see. Yeah, I love Ascanta. Ascanta is fun. 3 Fairy. 3 Fairy, 5 U. We're probably gonna grasp that punk. Are they gonna bounce my Zombarino? Sure. They don't even get to draw, taste it. Ooh, I do like that. So... Oh, no, sorry, we didn't play the Kefnet. I was gonna say we get to copy this, but that is not true. Contempt seem fine against this deck, though. We can definitely library that. Make another dude. Let's attack to Fairy.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
No, I can cast it. They have hexproof, not their stuff. So it doesn't really do that much for them. Oh, sorry, you're right. It forces me to cast it at instant speed. You're totally right. Yeah, I guess God Eternal Kefnet kind of stinks against. Yeah, that's whatever. Teferi so stupid! Graveyard. 7. Transform. Reveal Swamp Decline. It's still a 4/5 flyer. Yeah, no, we're doing totally fine. They can't even draw extra cards, which does make this a lot better. We could Ascanta right now and see if we find a Planeswalker, but honestly, they're just like dead next turn, and I think we can just pass and like contempt anything they play. They shocked? Okay. Do we have... Hold on. We have negates. Let me see if I can just negate this. Meh. Subs up. Hey, the freaky. What's up? How are you? Someone help me. Damn. That's a scary username. Are you good? Do you need some help? Oh, shoot. My Lily is bound. Stupid. Clarion would kill some of these things. I accept. That's fine. Hey, Void Pointer, how are you? It was nice seeing you in the other stream yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna take action. Alright, they're pretty daubers. I'm the deaf for stream decker. We have a bot that responds to deck with direct link. Oh my gosh, the freaky. I would love that. I don't know how to enable it. I just have it. I manually overrode it so that it was streamdecker.com/GabySpartz. It would be awesome to have it linked to the actual deck list. A bunch of nonsense cards. So if we Ascanta, we're gonna just go past God Eternal Kefnet, which doesn't sound amazing. I think they're almost dead too. I think we can just sit tight. They did have Clarion, what do you know? Now we could actually try to go past Kefnet and try to find a negate. I think that's probably worth it, because if we just... Okay, that's a redraw. Alright, negate! Negate, negate! Oh my gosh, please negate! Let me just finish this game out! Stupid. Alright, well we get the Narset back, so that's something. Julie. It's really hard for me to do right now, to freaky, because I'm in the midstream. Oh, there's a negate. Rats. Yeah, Julie's really mad that we worked on that negate. I think we do just take negate anyways, though. Yeah, and that was another Kefnet that went to the wrong. We just need to find one creature. We're doing fine, but... the stupid ley line is actually kind of debating us. That's been a thought erasure, it's not going to do anything. Jules! Oh, yeah, that would be great, the freaky of it. If you can make it work. Oh! Okay. We can't negate that. We can't kill her, though.
Let's make this quick. I've got other things to burn.
Bye-bye.
Fresh out of fuel.
No, we're not going to lose to that emblem. We're so far from losing to that emblem. Okay. Another contempt. Let's see if we can get something useful from you. Another Narset seems kind of okay. How far are we into looking at all of our deck? Yeah, we can try to set it up so that we draw that Kefnet sooner. I think that's better than, like... Yeah, I think we can do that. You're back from taking a long nap? Nice. Was it a good nap? Whoa. Did you guys see it was like all the way up here? That was really weird. Got another negate. Alrighty, so here we can just try to cycle until we set it up so that we draw God Eternal Kefnet. It's obviously taking like longer than it should to finish out this match, but we're just not gonna die to the stuff that they have right now. Yeah, we also have double negate, so anything that's scary we can negate, and even if it's a Chandra, we can contempt it. Nice, Holden. I'm happy to hear that. That sounds pretty good. Anything? Nothing? Oh, I like that. That was a good hit. Ouchies. Okay, let's see how far we are from that Kefnet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're like close to the double Kefnets after that. So if we Narset 1, 2, 3... Hold on, how many is this? It's 4, right? Yeah. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's this one. Hold on. Oh god, I'm losing track. I don't think we get to the Kefnet, but we can make it so it's like our next draw or something. So let me draw from Dreams. We got a bunch of nonsense because Duress and Thought Erasure target. So we can take Ether Gust. I know we're playing Solitaire and like an island. Okay, so now if we Narset, we take the Noxious Grasp and the literal next draw is the God Eternal Kefnet. Wait, can we just opt into it? No, but we can still do this. So we take the Noxious Grasp, right, and then we opt. Take the Kefnet. Then play our land, play the Kefnet, and then we still have enough mana for negate. Okay, so now we can kill them with this. We can bin... I don't know, Liliana doesn't do anything. For us, or Thought Erasure doesn't do anything. Why don't we Liliana? It's bound. Don't have another one. Hey Tenchu, welcome, how are you? Oh my god. I literally, it doesn't even matter if they do that because it just puts the God Eternal Covenant back. I just want to kill them. Resolves. Okay. And we know that the God Eternal Covenant, there's another God Eternal Covenant somewhere down there. So let's just go Noxious Grasp. Teferi.
It's only a matter of time.
Am I going to touch on? I am. Void Pointer. I'm super excited about it. Alright, now they can't stop us. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. Alright, they can't stall me to have this kill me. It's so far away. God, I guess we negate again. Are they going to play Teferi again? Those are just lands. I'm going to go ahead and say they can't answer Kefnet with their last card. I knew it! I think you'd have lost a second binding. Oh no! Because if they bind up, you can never catch the Kefnet. The Kefnet always goes back in the library. Like, if we wanted... the only reason I'm firing off those negates there is because they have nothing in hand and I want to finish the game. Like, if we wanted to take our time, we could let them send it to Prison Realm, put it a couple of cards down, and then we just, like, stall until we got the Kefnet again. So, exactly. Kefnet is slippery. Also, I have, like, an eyelash or something. Yeah, they battled it out. For sure.
There is much to learn from symbiotic relationships.
I know, those are really in game. Hey Gaby, hey Magic Trader, how are you? Let me wrap up so chat, we're still playing here on stream, but I am going to wrap up the YouTube video that I was recording. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our deck of today, which was Cuneo Control, aka just Dimir Control. Pretty fun deck. I did feel like we had a tendency to flood, but I do think you have a lot of, like, maybe another Drawn from Dreams could be good. It is a card that's very slow, so I don't know how many of those you want, but we did have a lot of games where we were flooding out, so. And, like, these are games that also happen off stream, so it's been happening quite a bit. I'll make sure it's linked in the description if you want to play with it. If you have been playing with it, I would love to hear how you liked it. If you want to see more M20 content, that's on youtube.com/GabySpartz. And if you want to say hi to us in the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See ya. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.